Hey y'all, it's Theresa and I'm a day late. Yesterday was my weigh-in update day. So yesterday was my week 41 update from my lap band with plication surgery that happened back in July 2012. And I had been this last week have not been pigging out or anything, but I haven't really been, measuring and haven't been. I'm just kind of just eating from what I thought it would. Not measuring and eating right foods, doing right and everything, but kind of eating more carbs and stuff, getting ready for the half marathon that I ran on Sunday. So I knew that I would also retain a lot of water from all that running and stuff, and the swelling in my knees, and just the joint swelling and stuff. So I weighed in at 171.2, I think it was yesterday, which was like a point something gain since the last week. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And then this morning I weighed and it was 169.9. So you can tell by just that much of a loss overnight that it was water retention from the running. So yes, I did on Sunday run the half marathon, the Oklahoma City Memorial Half Marathon. I ran in honor of Elaine Kinsey, which is a friend of mine, my dad's friend in Arkansas, that has lost her vision is almost completely gone, but she's legally blind from diabetes. And her leg, I believe it's her right leg, but she lost it from diabetes, complications of diabetes. And then my mother, I ran in honor of her too. She lost her life with complications of diabetes, and that will be now it's May, 15 years. On May 15th will be 15 years ago that I lost her. So it's it's a big deal. And I also have lost aunts and uncles from diabetes on my mother's side. So, but anyway, I ran in their honor, and then of course in honor of the Oklahoma City bombing victims, the 9/11, and Boston, and the Texas. It wasn't a bombing, but it was an explosion, and all those that we seem to have been forgetting about, all those that suffered in Texas in Waco, Texas, from that explosion. So I tried to, run in all of their honor, because they weren't able to run. They aren't able to do anything really, but watch over us and cheer us on. So anyway, today my weight, came back down, losing the water weight. So I'm trying to concentrate now on back to measuring my food, planning ahead. That's a huge deal. It made a big deal in breaking my stall that I was in for several months by just simply measuring my food again and planning ahead and drinking protein shakes in the morning. I kind of got burnt out from so many of them that I need to start, and I did yesterday. I didn't this morning. I was running too late. I didn't do very well today, by the way. So I ate a lot of protein, but I ate a lot of other things too, a lot of sodium. But still not as. Oh, and I'm also doing this not only, to keep back on track, but because last week I had that report from my PA when we did the endoscopy that I had stretched my pouch some, and she said that it would go back to normal like it should be, because of. I mean, if I straighten up and quit stretching it out and quit eating like I was, that I could get it back to normal. So that was promising. Great. I got the train. So I guess I get to sit and talk to you because there's a train I have to sit and wait for. Let's see. From my marathon, that it was amazing. We did an awesome job. I'm so proud of us. We ran the first half of the marathon. We ran it, and about 6.5 miles, which is half of it, And then that's when we had to walk and take a break. So we kind of walked in between runs until the last mile. And the very last mile, which is the hardest mile. Okay, now that I'm parked, it's the last mile is the hardest, most painful mile, and we decided to run it because the faster we could get it over with, the better. So we ran very slowly, but we ran that last mile, and both of us were just not even hardly speaking to each other, but I'd look over at Monica and see if she was okay, and you know, we were in pain. It was about probably the last 100 feet when we were right up on the finish line that I don't know if it's that runner's wall that they talk about or what it was, but I thought my legs and my knees were going to go out from under me. I almost fell. I did everything that I could do to stay moving and keep my knees and keep my my legs going until that finish line. If I fell after the finish line, I didn't care. But it was like 100 feet away. I mean, it was so close. I mean, probably even closer than 100 feet, and I felt that, and I thought, I'm going to freaking fall. And there were several people that did, unfortunately, but yeah, they did. So it was a very big time physical challenge. But I have to say that a few years ago, I walked the marathon. I was also at around 215. I remember my weight being around 215-ish, 220-ish. So I was a lot heavier. And I walked it, and it took like 4-something hours to do it. I hurt a whole lot more. And it seemed like it was more, I was suffered and hurt and pain a lot more, 100% more than the running. And I don't know, I know it's, you know, I weigh less, and you'd think that the running would be more, but I just think the running it really tones your muscles and strengthens your muscles more than the walking did. And the walking sucked, honestly, compared to running this. So I don't know, I was just probably in better shape now, and it just seemed like back then I just wasn't in, even though I trained by walking and walking, but I had acquired plantar fasciitis in my arches and my feet, debilitating pain in my feet because of all that walking. But with this running, I don't know if it's the shoes. The Newton shoes are awesome, but and the Newton shoes they're not made for arch support. They're made for you know, ball of your foot running. They're not made for all that curvy. It's called natural running, to where you don't have all that foam and all those arches and hills and stuff in your shoes. You're running more on a flat surface. So for some reason, my feet are rocking. They don't hurt like they did before. But I know a lot of it was my weight too. But it's my knees now. My knees, all this running has wore my knees out, man. So going up and down stairs right now hurts. Okay, the train's over. So but you know, other than just soreness right now, and then in my muscles, Ruby, oh my God, that girl, she's trying to walk around on my lap, and oh, them feet of hers, it's like just kneading in my muscles. Probably need it. I need her to do that, but oh God, the pain. So anyway, I feel wonderful though. I really am a lot healthier now. And I plan on running lots more of these. So, but right now I'm resting. I can't imagine running again for another. I don't know. I'm not even shooting. I'm shooting for next Saturday when we have we have a Color Me Rad race with the kids. That a 5K that they throw all that colored powder or I think it's cornstarch and stuff. That it's a fun race. So we're gonna do that. Monica and I with her daughter and my nephew. So that's my next run. All next week, I might get back into doing weights. We'll go meet and do weights, but I'm just going to concentrate on my food, measuring, not overeating, making sure I stop before I feel too full. Measure. That's got to be the secret right now with my, and water. and I'm doing better getting more water down. Oh yeah, and the planks. I started yesterday a planks challenge for the month. So every day for the month of May, I'm starting. Yesterday was 30 seconds. You hold your plank, and today it's 40 seconds. So I'll do those, and because I need to, it strengthens your core, and my stomach and waist is what really needs to go. Ugh. So I will let y'all go. I'm already past 10 minutes. Thanks for staying with me and supporting me through all this, and I'm here for you. Ask questions if you got any questions for me or anything you need from me. I'm here for you. So you guys, oh, sorry for the bumpy. Y'all take care, and I will see you next week. Okay? Take care. Love you. Bye.